Hi everyone, this is Amina for another episode of Wise Wednesdays, and today we're talking about what Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, and an Oxbridge medic, that's me, might have in common. Why would I ask this bizarre question? I don't listen to Nicki Minaj or Rihanna or listen to that type of music in particular, but it was just one of those things. You come across a song, you listen to it, and suddenly it resonates, it grabs you. And so I thought, well, what was it about that song that really appealed to me? And I came to this conclusion that it's to do with the overlap between art and entrepreneurship, and women in particularly in those domains. Specifically the creativity and the risk involved in both of those endeavors. So I thought about it a bit more and I thought, well, what are the things specifically? So just to give you a general context, the video is interesting. I think because it visually it juxtaposes the feminine with destruction and desolation, and reaches an interesting resolution at the end. But I won't spoil it. The song is called "Fly," but specifically the four things I thought that resonated with me were as follows. So number one, it was drawing on powerful feminine archetypes. So for men, it's socially sanctioned to draw on the warrior archetype when there's a problem or you need to push, or you face resistance or problems. The warrior is very acceptable social archetype for socially. For women, it's very different. We're associated with different archetypes, and more the nurturer, the healer, purity and innocence and things of that nature. So what does it mean now if we are going to try and allow the feminine to rise again and manifest as a powerful form alongside the masculine? What would that look like? And I appreciated that through this video, and maybe through other artists have done the same. It's exploring what it means in the 21st century and the 22nd century, what it means to be a powerful woman in the post-feminine era, let's say. So that was number one. Number two was this unapologetic expression of emotions and needs, if you like. So in the workplace today, it's still very much male dominated, and women are encouraged to masculinize more than anything else. There's an increasing recognition, and research is supporting that this movement towards the feminization, or accepting more feminine attributes like intuition and creativity and collaboration, which is fantastic. But it starts, I think, with accepting that it's okay to express emotions and needs, because once those are expressed and handled and navigated in a mature way, let's say, then intuition can evolve, and that allows innovation and creativity. The third thing was the pushing of boundaries, obviously. So it's great to create, but pushing a boundary really is part of creation. If you're not pushing a boundary somewhere or challenging a norm, you're not really creating. But let's just make that small distinction. But pushing boundaries, I think, is very important, and you can see it in artistic work, because it's almost an arena where this sort of thing can happen. So social norms can be challenged in this sort of safe arena, and it allows cultural shifts. So I think that's great about the work that some of these female artists do, and I think it's great also that women can do it in business or work. And finally, it was the fact that women have bodies that are designed to create. Our bodies are designed to allow life through. It's just part of who we are. So whilst men might have bodies that can fight and be strong, women have bodies that can create. And the obvious one is the giving birth to children, but creating art or creating new services or new products, new ways of living and being and thinking is inherent to the female or the feminine form. So I thought that was fantastic, and really crystallized through by thinking about this music. So those are the things. I don't know if that resonates with any of you. I'd love to hear your reflections on that, and maybe if you watch the video, what you think of it. So my conclusions were, to myself and to women in general, if you want to walk your own unique path and explore what it means to be a powerful woman in the 21st century, going forward to the 22nd century, knowing what we know about the planet, that there are challenges in terms of sustainability of the way we live, the ongoing wars. What does it mean? What does it mean for us right now? So to me, it means these three things, at least. I'll just remind myself. So one, it's that getting used to expressing emotions, getting used to having an emotional or inner life that involves emotions, and not being afraid to connect with them and then use them and express them and use them to fuel intuition, which is essential to creativity and to problem solving, especially complex problem solving. Number two was acknowledging needs. We all have needs, we're all human beings, and women have been socialized to give up their needs for others. Now, we don't want to just become selfish, but what does it mean then to own our own needs and continue contributing a nurturing aspect to humanity? I don't know, but I think it's interesting to explore, and if not necessary. And it's linked to the idea of compassion, which the Dalai Lama at least believes is the way forward, and that women are particularly well suited to the job of bringing compassion into the world and into any situation. And finally, for women, get used to being visible. It's not comfortable. Again, we're not taught that it's okay, or it's not necessarily encouraged as a cultural norm for women to be visible out there with all their quirks and all their emotions and thoughts and needs and ideas and opinions. So do little experiments, take little steps, and get used to that and see what comes out. I'm pretty sure it will be unique to you and very satisfying. I hope this video was interesting. I've enjoyed making it and thinking about the theme. And if you want to subscribe to Wise Wednesdays and get special updates and event updates, please do subscribe at www.dramina.com, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.